We are 11 days away from the election, and we want to make sure that you're ready to fill out your ballot.
Kind of unbelievable that it's
right.
days.
It's right here upon us.
Yeah. I hope everybody's ready in D.C. We're going to help you right now. In D.C., beyond the various candidates, you'll also see a measure there called Initiative 83, and this could impact who can vote when and which candidates come out on top. Jess Arnold has what you need to know.
You've probably seen these signs around D.C. telling you to vote yes or vote no to Initiative 83, but we want to make sure you know what that means. It's a two-parter. One, it opens up the primaries to independent voters, and two, it implements ranked choice voting.
I'm going to vote yes on it.
And I feel like I definitely need to do more research.
There are people like me. We vote on policy, period.
That's why Lisa Rice proposed Initiative 83.
Our little symbol is the double cherry, one for each part of the initiative.
After voting Democratic most of her life, 7 years ago, she joined the district's 76,000 independents who comprise about 17% of D.C.'s registered voters.
What we want to do is be involved in the election that matters to all of us.
If the question passes, it would make primaries semi-open in the city. Independents would choose which party ballot they want to receive and then vote in that party's primary.
If taxpayers are paying for it, then let us vote in it.
For ranked choice, voters can rank their top 5 candidates. If no one wins by more than 50% of the votes after the first choices are counted, the candidate with the least number is eliminated, in this case, Costia. Then the people who put Costia as their number 1, for example, get their second choice votes added to each remaining candidate's total. And the percentages are calculated again, and so on.
Wouldn't it be great for them to go into that office with over 50% support? I think that it's a win-win.
Rice points to last June's Democratic primary for the Ward 7 council seat. There were 10 candidates on the ballot, and the winner got just under 24% of the votes. There is staunch opposition on both parts of the ballot measure.
They both see this one.
Stuart Anderson represents the Ward 8 Democrats.
I'm personally categorically against it because it prolongs the voting process.
He thinks ranked choice voting could confuse voters.
Less than 50% of the voting population is voting. Yeah. We should be spending money on trying to figure out how do we get these people to the polls as opposed to trying to create systems that make it more cumbersome for those who are already coming to the polls.
What do you say to those 76,000 independent voters who do want to have a say in their council member, et cetera?
The primary is designed for the leadership come together and decide, do we want to support this person? It's for the party to say, not for independents or other individuals.
Voters will have their say on November 5th.
I don't think it's the best solution on either side, but I do think it's some manner of change, and I think the city could use some manner of change.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that we are showing off a ballot. I brought an example in because if you are using one of these mail-in ballots, you got to flip it over. Make sure you put it onto the back so that you can see where Initiative 83 is and vote yes or no.
All right. So this ranked choice voting, a lot of people are going to be confused by this because they're like, what? So anywhere else, have they done this anywhere else in this country?
Yeah, there are a few states and some other cities that kind of have a similar situation as us where the primary is very important, like New York City. They've done it in a couple elections, so it seems to be working there right now.
Okay.
Still kind of studying to see, some of the experts say they want to see a few election cycles to see how well it's working. Maine's another big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A few extra steps, though, to go through before this is actually put into place.
Yes, so if it gets approved, the council does have to approve it on their own because it requires funding. The Board of Elections estimates that it would be $1.5 million over 4 years for all the education materials and everything else they need to make sure that the system can work.
There's always a price tag.
Yes, there is, and it's important to tell people.
All right, Jess, thank you. So much information, appreciate it. All right, for a closer look at what's on the ballot in this election cycle in D.C., you can point your phone's camera at this QR code on your screen right now to download our free WUSA 9 mobile app. And we have several articles detailing the ballots in the district, Maryland and Virginia, as well as ways to find your polling places. Just go to WUSA9.com in the featured section halfway down the screen. You'll find it.